calls me to come and see you guys.
The Atlantic was born today, and I'll tell you how.
What was your favorite thing to do when you were my age?
Favorite thing that I did when I was your age was on my bicycle. I loved riding my bicycle. I had a racing bicycle, but in those days it had white wall tires. Those were the tires that have the white strips around, and in those days it was a real super bike if you had have those the brakes that you've got now with the wires that go down. Those were fancy, and I had a bike with those on. I would ride my bike around the garden. I'd ride my bike to my friend's house. I would ride my bike to school. I'd ride it to sport. That was my favorite thing.
Now me? One of my favorite things to do was to play in the road with the boys, because we had only boys living in our street.
Oh, yeah?
So my sister was always inside reading her books. She loved reading books, and we would go up the road. We lived close to a little mountain, and we would chase the wild donkeys. Okay, so we'll chase the donkeys down the little mountain, and there's a fence, like a wire fence. We'll chase him so he's close to the fence, and then we sit on the fence and we jump on his back and we ride.
Nice.
That was our favorite thing to do. riding donkeys. And a lot of us got hurt, but it wasn't a problem. That and playing soccer and rugby in the road. It was a gravel road, we didn't have tar road. So we would play soccer there, soccer and rugby, and we would have boxing championships. And I was the champion of the street. I beat all the boys. That was my favorite thing.
She still beats me.
I was a real tomboy. So enjoy while you're young, be a tomboy, because once you grow up, you have to be a girl. Whoa! That was stunning. Wow! Shoes, yeah?
What do you think, bud?
Oh my goodness, look at that! Wow!
Does it look, Mom?
Looks good. It needs salt and pepper, but looks good.
I was actually born in Salisbury, which was the main town of a country called Rhodesia. The problem is, the town called Salisbury doesn't exist anymore. It's now called Harare. And the country Rhodesia doesn't exist anymore. It's now called Zimbabwe. So I've got a thought. If the town where I was born doesn't exist anymore, and the country I was born in doesn't exist anymore, am I alive? In 1980, Rhodesia became independent and it became Zimbabwe. So that's why the country changed. So you'll see in old maps, you'll see the country called Rhodesia, but in new maps you'll see it's called Zimbabwe. And on the old maps you'll see the town called Salisbury, but in new maps you'll see it called Harare. And that's where I was born.